I even sent a video of myself to Shiloh asking for an interview, which, yes, my shirt was off, but anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I sent it to this dude, and I tried to delete it, and I couldn't.
Hey, yo, what the?
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad. Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video, and salute to everybody supporting the channel at thepeoplesgetup.com. Don't forget to send your merch pics to me at admin@ReeseWaters.com. This is Who Raised Y'all, where we highlight those unique individuals going above and beyond to make society worse.
Subscribe or you're chimping out. See you next week. Or maybe in another dimension.
You know, the kinds of people you'll see asking to speak to the manager at the pearly gates.
I want to talk to the manager.
So there I was on my way to pick up Tony Romo when, what'd you say? You said Tony already got a ride? Who he get a ride with? Officer Bar Brady.
Where are you coming from?
The golf course. And I'm going to meet Grandma and Grandpa.
Okay. All right.
Hey, before I help you, are you going to sit with the vehicle?
You in all the way?
What's that?
You in all the way?
I'm in.
Hey, you good? You good on bail? You gotta pawn your ring? I forgot. My bad. I forgot Cowboys ain't got no rings. My bad. I didn't mean nothing by it. Now, I'm gonna hold you down the way you held that kick. I'm gonna hold you down. Don't you even worry about it. Huh? Where was I at? I got distracted. Somebody sent me something on the internet.
Thanks for the bread. Thanks for the bread. Thanks for the bread. Hey, I scale mega. Hey. Hey, mega, give me that bread. Yeah, scale mega. I scale mega. Give me that money. Give me that money. You got scaled by a black man. Oh, give me that bread. Yeah. Hey, look, MAGA said y'all donated all that money to the black community. Y'all donated so much money to the black community. The whole hood is eating good, brother. The whole hood is eating right now.
Are we back on camera? Nah, I didn't get none of them proceeds. I didn't get none of them proceeds. None of them came my way. I know I got the good ones. I know I got the good licorice. I don't spring for those, but I just felt like treating myself. Sir, I scammed MAGA. You got scammed by a black man. To recap, black guy makes fake Shiloh Hendrix account on X, amasses 35,000 followers, commits federal felonies by fundraising under false identity, live streams to celebrate and complain about racist white people. Okay, put a pin in him complaining about racist white people, because I definitely didn't hear that. We'll go to the comments, but we'll go to the first part about him live streaming and the whole felony thing that you was talking about. I need to ask, who's teaching the youth? Huh? Who is teaching the youth? What happened to each one teach one? Huh? I do my best. I was just here a couple of months ago. And what I say then?
I scammed MAGA for 30 bands.
I got the money in rent. So not that part. The part where I addressed the dry snitching. Were you found out? Like, what happened? What happened? Were they threatening to go public? Why would you be making a TikTok telling everybody that you did a scam? What's going on with the youth today? I need to understand. I mean, I know that clout is a hell of a drug, but is that what's going to hold you down at county? Huh? Are you going to be trading on clout at county? Does the clout put any money on your books? That's what I want to know. Does it take any time off your sentence? I don't understand. We used to have a code back in the day. Now you out here putting it all on Front Street. They got receipts. Here we go. I created a fake X account where I pretend to be a racist white woman, and now it's gone viral. MAGA, how did it feel to get played by a black man? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How we gonna be? How y'all passing out Stop Snitching DVDs when y'all out here? They don't make those no more. They don't make DVDs at all no more. That's not the point. That's not the point of what I was saying. But then now that we got that out of the way, MAGA. How you doing? Surprise, surprise. Blacks stealing from whites instead of working a real job. They'd rather scam their way through life. Black man scamming. No surprise there. Does he make a fool everyone, or did he just confirm a stereotype? Well, you certainly did with that tweet now, didn't you? You certainly did with that tweet. Here's the problem we gonna have with that MAGA. Cause y'all can come for him as much as you possibly want, but he scammed y'all. He scammed y'all. You know what I mean? That whole superiority complex is fighting for its life right now. Just so y'all know, we all can see you. Report him to the FBI.
Now, got hey, hey, hey. You're so mad. You're so mad. You can't do nothing about. Hey, I'm about to use my favorite line. I didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Didn't do. Look at all those followers I got. That's crazy. Like, why y'all? Hey, they deserve it. Hey, if you gonna be dumb as shit with your money, you deserve it.
Hey, if we being honest, that's exactly how I said about the Shiloh fundraiser in the first place. And y'all can go back and look. With the Shiloh fundraiser in the first place, people was outraged, and I said, do we really want to get in the way of what the worst people in our society do with their money? Huh? Do we want to get in the way of that? That's what I said before. Huh? How you get it is how you lose it.
You deserve it. Hey, that's on y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Boy, woke up this morning with me, had me a good old breakfast. Courtesy of the white man. You finally did something for me.
Oh, we came out. No, I didn't get no proceeds. I didn't. Back to what he was saying though. No, I didn't have no breakfast.
Yo, got him. Hey, drop my. Oh, you trying to donate to me for scamming the white community, bro? Help me. I want to scam them some more.
Sir, what part of this post helps you scam them some more? What part of I want to scam them some more is all it? Huh? Talk it out first.
Hey, look, help me. I need they look. Maple send more bread to me. I like their bread.
See, this is why we need mentors. This is exactly why we need mentors in the community, right? Huh? Yeah, scammers need mentors too.
Oh, Then after it, look, some dude said, "Here, $100. Go buy you something nice for yourself." Went and paid my gym membership. Went and picked up a rotisserie chicken. Went and picked up my supplements, my creatine, and my pre-workout. My boy just went ahead and paid for the. Hey, I got you. Went and picked up my supplements, my pre-workout, and everything. I identify as a 135-pound white woman.
Sir, your pre-workout, sir. You know what I mean? I know. You know, what's the credibility? Like, I know. Man, he killed me with that one. He definitely killed me with that one. MAGA, y'all okay? Huh? Are y'all okay? Wanna bet this monkey's head is on a swivel? I bet he don't get out much or sleep very soundly. What an idiot outing himself. Low IQ. Huh. Now, touche on him outing himself, but I take issue with the monkey needing to keep his head on a swivel. Why would that be? Why would that be? Is it because y'all are violent? Huh? Is it because y'all might chimp out? Is that what? He can't feel safe amongst y'all? Painted yourself into a corner now, didn't you? Hey, Shiloh Hendrix, have a fun week with his account. His name is on his real X account. Huh. Now, you guys are pretty aggressively trying to identify who this gentleman is, his name, address, city, all that kinds of stuff.
Why?
Now, refresh my memory. What was Shiloh Hendrix' grounds to raise money? Huh? What was the reason why she said she needed $1 million? Because she had been doxxed. That's exactly right. But now, y'all feel perfectly, I swear, that is quite a corner. Oh, but wait, there's more. The man behind the fake Shiloh Hendrix account on X, now with over 35,000 followers, just went live to brag about scamming MAGA supporters out of money to cover his personal expenses. Anyone who knows the identity of this man who got scammed by him can contact me directly via DM. Hey, I can contact you. I'm trying to contact you. Yeah. This you? This you right here? People, give me an effing break. Her goal is $1 million. At this point, anyone donating is rewarding grift and willful ignorance. Honestly, I'm starting to lose hope in humanity. And you posted that when she was only at 300,000. Sir, huh? You want to talk about it? Hey, I hope they do reach out to you because I want to know exactly who it was that was paying for his pre-workout. Please identify yourselves.
If they let this stand, our women mean absolutely nothing here in the U.S. I don't understand how a group of people can be so mentally brainwashed that they are allowing their mothers, their daughters, their sisters to be treated like this. Should she have said what she said? No. But to find her guilty in a court of law for standing up for herself, that's what she was doing here, by the way.
You was in there, wasn't you? You was in it. How much he get you for? How many of his breakfasts you pay for? Tell the truth.
This was that lady that had that infant in her hand that was walking around the playground, and that Somali guy with the camera in her face kept trying to antagonize her to make her say something. When she finally says something, she gets arrested, charged, and they're actually convicting this woman of her First Amendment right. Trump, if you allow this to stand, then I have zero respect for this administration. You are allowing our enemies to destroy our women. I'm ready to fight for it. How about you?
That is a very interesting case being made about protecting our women. Now, let me ask you this. You wouldn't happen to have voted for the guy with charges, would you? You know, since protecting our women is so important. That wasn't us with them allegations, and it certainly wasn't us with those felony convictions neither. So since you all about protecting our women, I need to know if you voted for the dude with the weird charges. Huh? I can't receive your protect our women without a Kamala voter voucher. Where's your Kamala voter voucher? Then I will receive it.
Calling a white person a racial slur on a camera. That's called riding on a subway a lot. You're going to encounter that.
I know that ain't who I think it is. I know that ain't who I think it is. Charlie Kirk. Y'all can't even defend Erica Kirk. Y'all got her out here looking crazy, but y'all want it ain't going nowhere good. I can tell you that right now.
This is a woman who was singled out and targeted because she was a white woman who had an unflattering image on camera. I think you'd agree, Andrew. And it doesn't like...
I totally agree.
You don't get criminally prosecuted. You don't have your First Amendment rights taken away. You're allowed to say mean things to people if they're in your face. If you don't attack them, if you don't physically assault them, people argue with each other in public. That's not a crime.
Now that is quite a take, isn't it? That is quite a take. Asserting protections of the First Amendment from the Charlie Kirk show. Y'all know.
Shiloh Hendrix was found guilty of being white yesterday.
Hey y'all, I just want to make sure everybody heard the same thing I heard at the introduction of this man's video. Did he not say Shiloh Hendrix was convicted of being white? That's why I have her picture up here, because if that was the charge, well, the jury got it right, because she white. She white as hell. I don't know what you want me to say. This woman is Gladlock bag white, super white. So if she was convicted of being white, the jury was right. All right, bars. Anyway. Of course, we all know that that's not what Shiloh Hendrix was convicted of. She was not found guilty of being white. She was found guilty of disorderly conduct. And according to Minnesota statute section 609.72, disorderly conduct is misdemeanor offense defined as engaging in fighting, disturbing lawful meetings, or using obscene, abusive language or noisy conduct that tends to alarm or disturb others. Now they go into some examples at the bottom, so let's look at them. Fighting, which she wasn't doing, I will say that. Engaging in brawling or physical fights. Disruption, which I would say she absolutely was doing. Disturbing a lawful assembly or meeting. And I would say being at a playground with your child is a lawful assembly.
Hey! You better preach. You better preach.
Boisterous behavior, using loud, noisy, offensive, or obscene language and conduct that angers or alarms people. Yes, she literally was screaming and yelling the N-word, holding up her middle finger, just talking all loud, acting all belligerent at the playground over applesauce. Baby, please. Anyway, and the location can occur in a public or private place, including school buses. She wasn't on a school bus, but she was absolutely in a public place. But I want to revisit what this man said at the very beginning of this video. He said Shiloh Hendrix was found guilty of being white. But what did he mean by that? Because we know that white people aren't found guilty due to the color of their skin.
I got a question. If they were convicted for being white, then what did the J6ers get pardoned for? Huh? Because they was all white and they had convictions. Wiped away. Huh? I know, it's a whole paper trail. 400 years worth.
That has never happened in the history of this country at all. I think he's saying the quiet part out loud. This is my own theory, that I think he knows that white people, especially white people like him and Shiloh Hendrix, are inherently racist. And so they use their First Amendment, quote unquote, to be racist. And they want to protect that First Amendment so they can be as racist as possible and get away with everything. Again, this is a theory. It's just my own thoughts. If you listen to this video all the way through, tell me what you think he meant when he said Shiloh Hendrix was found guilty for being white. Is it just her white skin? Or was it her actions within her white skin, which was basically racism? Anyway, that's the video. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Huh, that really is something, isn't it? And y'all aren't doing nothing to disprove that premise, are you? Huh? It's like the whole Shiloh Hendrix episode is intent to prove that point. Y'all out here in the comments just trying to say the nastiest things you possibly can just to trigger somebody, not knowing you kneecapping your whole entire, you know what I mean? I be here every day and I tell them, you know what I mean? I guess, you know what? Some people maybe just haven't evolved enough to be able to pick these things up.
If I call on MAGA right now, they pick it up. Hey, Shiloh, hey!
You know what's really funny about this? He's laughing and making a mockery right now, but here we go. I'm being told the Indiana Attorney General Consumer Protection Division and the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center are already looking into Jamel Lewis for fraud.
Because it would be something if we had like a consumer protection board, you know what I mean? Like a federal agency that would look out for these kinds of, oh, your boy dismantled that. He did. He definitely dismantled that. And now y'all need it. Isn't it funny how it works out? And that ain't that crazy? Ain't that, it be your own people. It really be your own people. Now, fraud. Was that fraud? She said fraud. Are we concerned about fraud now? Ooh, boy. Let me tell you, man, there is so much to tell you. You know what? Why don't we start with right now? New reporting reveals 86% of revenue from MAGA influencer Nick Adams' K-12 education nonprofit goes to him and his mother. You want to talk about it? Huh? You want to? No, because we interested in fraud. You know, we interested in fraud. You know what I mean? And that's just the most reason. Don't make me go to the trunk and get them pardons. Huh? Don't make me go to the trunk and get them pardons. Now, here's the thing, man. I would love to take your interest in consumer protection, your interest in fraud, your interest in protecting women, and put it to good use. But see, y'all don't mean none of that. And I've just made that abundantly clear.
Please tell me you didn't send this man any money. You didn't send an account any money that was pretending to be Shiloh Hendrix, because this is the man that has been pretending to be Shiloh over on X. And now he is bragging. He says, I scammed MAGA. They fell for it again. Thanks for the donations. Black Lives Matter. And so this is the account I'm talking about. If you sent this person any money, if you sent any money to a GoFundMe, I'm going to need you to go back and report it.
Hey, ma'am, when the people reach out to you, make sure hey, hit me up. No, I just want to see him. I just want to see the people that not only got scammed by Shiloh Hendrix the first time, but then got hemmed up by my man the second time. I need to know. I just need to know. Hey, and you know what? You should want to give them up, because they blowing a hole in that whole white supremacy thing. They killing y'all. Like a weight around y'all ankle. They are killing. Y'all don't want this rip wrap around y'all. Shit that.
I'm going to need you to go through all the steps to make sure that this person gets in trouble for wire fraud. Yes, wire fraud. Because like just Jen Reacts says, you can't just go around pretending to be someone else and asking for donations. That's actually illegal.
I'm sorry, ma'am, you said pretending to be somebody else you're not and raising money is illegal. How about collecting money for somebody else, let's say on behalf of the country, and then taking it for yourself? Does it have to be on an individual level, or can you do it on a national scale? Asking for the citizens.
But are we surprised? Because Mr. Jamel, I don't know even what his name is.
Well, see, ma'am, that's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. If y'all would cross y'all T's and dot y'all I's, you wouldn't have this problem. You out here flying free, not even knowing what the man's name is. That's how you get scammed. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help y'all out.
Is a convicted felon. So that tracks.
He's a what now? Huh? He's a what now? A convicted what now? Huh? Try me one more time. FELON. Imagine that.
Are you just slow in the head? I'm genuinely confused, because you think, oh, I got one over on MAGA, when in reality, you just made yourself even more of a felon. Because once they arrest you for this, if you actually took money, you're the one that's gonna have to suffer in the end. Also, you could get over on MAGA. Dude, you are the one that is making racism worse. You're making people hate people that look like you, because you're out here stealing money from white people for no dang reason.
Hey, you know what? She raises a good point. She raises a good point, because racism had been getting much better before we found out about the Shiloh Hendrix scam. You know what I mean? Honestly, before we found out about the Shiloh Hendrix scam, I was like, wow, you know, this must be Tim Scott's dream. You know, when Tim Scott said racism was in our rearview mirror, we were there. We were right there in June. In June 2020, we were right around the time when they were taking down the Harriet Tubman stuff. Right around the time when they did that. Right after Pete Hegseth had stopped those promotions of the minorities and the women, somewhere around there, we had reached Dr. King's dream, and then he done messed. You know what I mean? I was just MAGA. You know what I mean? Look, y'all want to be out and proud, letting your racist freak flag fly, and then want to threaten us with y'all making racism worse. Y'all don't need a reason. Y'all ain't never needed a reason. And this is why I told y'all all of this performative action is hustling backwards, baby. Y'all need mentors too. Honestly, they need something.
Like, you just don't like white people. And I know I'm gonna get some hate in the comments for saying that. I do not think that all black people are like this. But the ones that are, you have only yourself to blame for white people not wanting to be around you. So he says here, I created a fake X account where I pretend to be a racist white woman, and now it's gone viral. MAGA, how did it feel to get played by a black man? Nobody cares what color you are.
Ma'am, did you say nobody cares what color you are? Did you say nobody cares what color you are? You sure about that? And there it is. And there it is, right? You tried it, ma'am. You tried it, ma'am. We don't care what color. You got to shed them first. Hey, you got to let them know that we going with we don't care what color you are before they go with the chimping out. Y'all gotta coordinate on this. That's why it's looking so shoddy right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, a breaking news update. The X account of Shiloh Hendrix is fake. It's a scam. Yeah, that's right. It's a scam. And this guy is bragging about all the money he's... Dude, this is ridiculous. I don't know why X has not took down the account. I reached out. I was trying to do an interview. I was like, hey, Shiloh, you want to do an interview? Look, gag order almost up. I have a lot to say. This account is not the real Shiloh Hendrix. People close to her, including a supporter who speaks with her daily and helped with her fundraiser, confirmed she has no social media.
I'm sorry, sir. You messaged the account. You messaged. Is that what happened to your set? Huh? Is that what happened? Is that why you don't got no set now? Is that it went to the creatine? Is that? I got a number you can call. I got an account for you. They looking for victims like you.
This guy, this is incriminating, right? He's putting out there that, hey, I'm acting like somebody else. I'm taking their money. I'm taking donations. Hey, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not going to say what I want to say because this is social media. You can watch me on Compound Censored, but this is a very, very, let's say, not smart to just for, on the nicer thing. It's not smart to just put out, hey, look, I'm committing a crime. I'm acting like this person to make money off of people. This is actually really stupid of this guy. I never want to hear about white privilege ever again in my life. Dear blacks, why don't my white privilege save me from being convicted of a crime over a word used daily? Did I use it wrong? Yeah, dude, this is insane. Laugh my effing ass off. There's no fraud. The simps who are trying to buy themselves into some pussy are no victims. They're still in the inbox simping, even with the 200. So he's trying to say people were reaching out, giving him money so they can sleep with him, her, but really no telling what he said. You really going to believe this guy? He's a liar. Why would you believe? Nobody should believe this guy other than all the proof right here to show that this guy's a criminal, and hopefully something will get done, but probably not, because he looks like a certain demographic of people that get away with everything and aren't held accountable for their crime. Man, we're so fatigued and tired. I'm getting out of here.
This man went and talked about black fatigue. Man, I swear, in today's society, in 2026 America, yeah, we talking about black fatigue and scamming. Yeah. Sir, you read your comments. You said you were giving away 100K and never did because you scam your audience. See, it was right there. It was right there. Oh no, we're not done. We're not done. This you?
I even sent a video of myself to Shiloh asking for an interview, which, yes, my shirt was off, but anyway, that's not the point. The point is I sent it to this dude and I tried to delete it and I couldn't.
Hey, yo, what the?
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad. You may be entitled to compensation. Yeah, you may be entitled to compensation. Now, just keep that. You maybe should have led with that. You know what I mean? You maybe should have led with that. Because I always, when I reach out to other YouTubers, I always send a video with no shirt on. You know what I mean? That's typically how I reach out to fellow creators. That's how I contact my mutuals with no shirt on. That's woo. Chimping out, huh?